welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play series. This is a little bit of a weird intro, but this is actually a time-lapse about me and Shadow Warrior building a farm, which is right now going to be classified, but I will mention it in the next episode. But we built this farm, it turned out amazing, and we are actually in our villager trading hall, which we made last episode, and as you can see, I actually got more villagers. So now we have an efficiency 4, unbreaking 3, along with fortune 3, and mending. Sorry, I forgot what it was. Either ways, this is one of many other things that we did last episode, and in today's episode, we have a lot of stuff to do. One of them being getting a beacon, getting a terraforming job, tundra tech, and lots more. So let's jump right into the episode. But before we jump into today's episode, I actually wanted to quickly talk to you guys about a few things about YouTube. So I'm going to basically break the fourth wall, and I'm actually talking to you guys. So I actually wanted to talk to you guys about basically the channel itself. It's been growing pretty well. I am pretty happy with how it's turning out, and I actually wanted to quickly mention that stuff is going to change throughout the series. And it's not because I like stuff, I don't like stuff, it's not because of comments. I'm just exploring my editing style, and you might see different editing techniques, a different intro and outro. It's just how it's going to be until I find a suitable intro and outro, along with music. So bear with me, it's going to take a couple of months, but I will get it situated as soon as possible. But let's jump right back into the episode. So, the question is, what did I do off camera? Well, to answer your question, mainly villagers, restocking shops, and getting tons of diamonds. In fact, I even got diamonds from Cool Turtle Dude and Halomaster because they needed mending, unbreaking, fortune 3, efficiency 5 books, and I gave it to them and they gave me diamonds. So I'm pretty happy of how that turned out. And that's basically what I did off camera. So, let's jump to another project and let's go to the shopping district. So, as I am flying to the shopping district, I actually wanted to talk to you guys of what I'm planning on building, and that is actually what the main majority of the episode is going to be, and that is building a new shop, especially for these things that I'm going to be holding right now. Rockets. And remember when we had that little split, we had a split on the contract about me and Cool Turtle Dude basically leaving the contract of the rocket shop that's behind me, and I need to get diamonds as soon as possible so that I can keep the rocket business going. So what I'm planning on doing today is building a rocket shop, and I have, in between episodes, been AFKing at the creeper farm, and I've been getting tons and tons of gunpowder, and I've been converting it into rockets, and oh my, he just died. Oh no, I feel bad for him. But we are going to be building a rocket shop, and we need to find a place to build this. And I am trying to think where and a good location. I just need a good location. What in the world is that? I'm going to ignore that. So, a good location. So, it didn't even swing its sword. So what I'm planning on building it near the iron farm, because this is a pretty good location because a lot of people actually go to the villager trading hall along with the iron farm. So probably here is a good location, and probably outside of this area, probably in this area would be a good ideal shop or shop area, and I'm probably thinking of building it here. This is a good idea and a good place to build it. So I'm going to gather up a few resources, and I will bring you back in when this place is fully terraformed and perfect. Okay, so I was just getting my stuff ready, and who is that? Is that? Oh, that's Casserole, and Casserole is actually a new member of the server. We'll talk to him later in the episode, but I don't know why he's at my base. Either ways, I don't know why he was at my base, but I'm going to be crafting up some wool. Is that how you make it? How do you make this again? Is it that? There we go. So my goal of this shop is to make it somewhat like a rocket that's already blasted off. So it's going to be a really interesting project. I'm going to get a few more resources. I need to get more red wool, but I'm going to keep on getting more resources, and I will meet you at the shopping district. Alright guys, so I gathered a few resources and I flattened out this entire area, and we're gonna jump into a time lapse of me building this rocket shop. I don't know why that choker box was glitching, but let's jump right into the time lapse. So as the sun is rising slowly and surely, I don't know why it's stuttering, but we have a full-on rocket shop, and I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. I'm going to be adding a little bit more decoration in between episodes. I'm planning on adding some campfires to have the particles, and probably add more magma blocks, and there's a soul sand elevator going up to the infect shop. So if I can just pop in there. The soul sand is not working right now, but I'll fix it in between episodes. But when you go up here, you will be presented with tons of barrels, tons of chests, basically filled with rockets. And the price of this is going to be 1 diamond for 3 stacks. And I think that's a really good price. And in the future, we'll probably upgrade to power 3 rockets, because that's the best that you can get. But I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. I already packed up everything, and I'm basically going to organize my shulker boxes, and let's move on to another project. Alright guys, so I added a few more details, and I actually organized my entire inventory. I have lots of shulker boxes on me, but I added a little bit more details. I'm going to be adding the campfires in between episodes, but if you can actually now go up into the shop, and there are lots of lights and everything. It's a little bit dark, but I really like it that way, and it will say, welcome to BluTech's Rocket Shop. 1 diamond is equal to 3 stacks, and diamonds only. And as you can see here, we have all the rockets, and I'm pretty happy about how this turned out. So we're going to be jumping into another project, because this actually took quite a lot of time. And let me just fly back to my base, and let's go back to the lab. So I'm back at my base, and if you remember in the last episode, we actually made this little thing, and wow, that was a horrible toss. Either ways, you're able to enter in here, and you're able to type in the password. I will be changing the password in between episodes, but the door will open up, and we need to build the way into the laboratory. So the plan is that this is going to be fully made out of concrete, and we're going to have one more layer of security, and basically we're going to have a bubble elevator going down underground, probably around 50 to 60 blocks, and then our laboratory will be there. So we're going to be working in today's episode about this little pathway, along with the security that's going to be down there. So I'm going to keep on mining out this area, and I will bring you back in when there's a update. Alright guys, so it took a couple of minutes and I was finally able to make a little design. It is really bland, but I made this timer actually pretty fast, so it'll quickly give me the book, and I am going to be changing the password in between episodes just for the safety. And then I have the piston door, and then we're going to have a little pathway to the bubble elevator going down. Now, my plan is later in the season to have a lever right here, and this lever will basically do as follows. So basically, if I flip this lever, the whole entire base will go under a lockdown. So basically, the security systems will be enabled, the beacon will change, and basically my laboratory will go under a lockdown because I'm going to have tons of valuables in there. Pretty happy with how this turned out, and we have to go back to the shopping district to place a little order for a little business that popped up. So let's fly on over to the shopping district, and I will be right back. Before we go to the shopping district, I just realized that I ran out of golden carrots. I quickly got some, and then I started to walk out, and I just realized that there is a tree like in my base. Now, I don't know why this tree is here. I don't think it's safe. It is safe. Okay. I'm gonna mine down this tree and I will meet you guys at the shopping district. So I'm at the shopping district and I'm supposed to look for a shack. Oh, there it is. So this is actually Halomaster's shack and I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. And as you can see here, he's actually starting his very own terraforming slash building shop. And it takes a long time. And I have actually been talking to him in between episodes about getting a discount because I actually want him to terraform my entire front yard. And it's a little bit of a big project, but I think he'll be able to do it and it's going to turn out amazing. So I'm going to write down a little note about what I need terraforming, and probably in the next episode we'll have a little meeting with him and take a look and see how much it'll cost and see how it turns out. So I'm going to quickly rename this. I know there's an anvil upstairs. I'm going to quickly rename a piece of paper and I will bring you back in when I'm back on my base. So I quickly wanted to check with the profits because this actually took around an hour to build and I've been on the server for almost 4 hours already and I wanted to check if there was any profits and I heard that there are diamonds here. And the funny thing is that all TundraTech employees were not on the server today. So this was actually, if I'm trying to guess, this was our opponent of Turtletech. So it's weird because they're actually building their very own creeper farm. Pretty strange, but I'm pretty happy that we got diamonds. And I just realized this shop does not have an ender chest. Let me quickly fix that right now. There we go. I need an ender chest for myself and 3 diamonds. Perfect. I'm pretty happy about us getting 3 diamonds. I'm going to restock more in the future. I'm going to probably put more rockets in here just for backlog and also in case of these are out. But I'm pretty happy about our profits for today. And I actually want to check to see if any of our other shops actually made any profit. So let's go over to our shops and take a look. So starting off with our original farmer's market, let's see if we have made any diamonds. If you don't remember, we actually installed string a few days ago. So far, no diamonds. This shop was actually not that profitable. Is there any diamonds whatsoever? Nope. So there are no diamonds from this shop. It's okay, I have way more shops. Let me take a look at my tree shop. I heard that one person actually bought something from here. I'm not entirely sure. There we go. 1 diamond. We're out of birch, we're out of spruce, we're out of... what was this? This was acacia, and we're out of dark oak. Wow. This is amazing. I'm actually happy about this. And those are mobs, and I do not want to go near them. So next up, we have... was that a zombie? Oh, dear God, that is... I don't feel safe in the shopping district. Okay, next up is our glass shop. This glass shop is actually pretty profitable. Sadly, no diamonds this time. Weird. And finally, the most profitable shop of all is our redstone shop because a lot of people on the server are actually into redstone. Let's take a look. Have we made any diamonds whatsoever? Looks like no sales. But I'm pretty happy that we actually gained ourselves at least 12 diamonds today. And I'm pretty happy about that. And I just got distracted. I was going to go to my base and work on something. Either ways, let's fly on over to the shopping district. No, we're in the shopping district. Let's fly over to my base and let's work on one more project. So for the final part of today's episode, we're just going to be relaxing and we're just going to be working, basically renovating our base. And if you did not see the previous clip, as you can see here, I want this entire place terraformed because, well, for starters, this is my terraforming. It's not that good, but I'll leave it to the expert to make it better, and I hope he does really well. Let me first click. Oh my god, there are a lot of mobs here. But I really want to do some little minor base renovations, and as you can see, if I can quickly go, there's actually this entire spruce forest. And I actually planted all of these because I actually wanted like a big forest here. And to be honest, I really like it because it is in the mountains and it kind of blends in. So in today's last and final part of today's episode, we're going to be basically working around the base, patching up some creeper holes, taking care of all these mobs that are in our area, and let's just try to make this beautiful. So for this little project, we actually need a ton of dirt for terraforming. And also, I want to fix a few things inside of my base, like there are some beds missing. I want to add more cakes throughout the area, just to make it basically maintaining the base, because it's one of those things where you basically don't have the time, and I think this is the perfect time to basically show around my entire base. So I want to get tons of dirt, because I know there are tons of creeper holes throughout my base, and let's jump back into another time lapse of me cleaning up my base. So it took a few minutes, really not that much, but I was able to fully get this entire area basically beautiful. And as you can see here, Halomaster is at my base, and he also changed his skin. But Halomaster is here because we just placed the order, and he just knows. He knows. He's prepared. So I'm going to jump on a call with him. I'm going to quickly organize my inventory and let's see how much it'll cost and let's see how good he'll do. Hello, Halo Master. Long time no see.
Hello.
So, I placed a custom order for you to do my entire front area. So, do you have any questions about anything or how big the job's gonna be?
Well, I want to know how big is your front yard,
Okay.
really?
So my front yard is usually like what I want you to do is to like basically terraform. Like I can do this part, but I want a pathway, like a nice pathway. Probably have some benches here, um, and have like another pathway going this way. That's going up here for a little like viewing platform of the whole entire base. And that's basically it. So basically a big pathway with like some decorations here and there.
Oh, okay. Okay,
So
that's not hard.
yeah. So how much do you think it will be to do this whole tiny project?
So, 5 diamonds per 2 chunks.
So depending
Um,
on the chunk. So this is
yeah.
around one, two, three. So around like 4, 5 chunks.
So, 4 chunks would be,
10 diamonds.
yeah,
Let me get
wait
out
a
my
second.
money.
So, 5 diamonds per 2 chunks. So, yeah, that'd be 10 diamonds, yeah.
Perfect. So I actually have the payment, and this check was actually from the bank, so that's 5 diamonds, and then I have an
Oh,
extra 5 diamonds, like so.
oh, okay.
Unless you want to be paid in full 10 diamonds, like actual diamonds flat.
No, I'm good.
You're good? Perfect.
Yeah,
So thank you so much for this, and I hope to see this fully done.
yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
So I'm pretty happy of how Halomaster is doing all of this, and I have to thank him so much for doing this for me. And sadly, we're going to end the episode right here. It's going to be a little bit of a short episode because I actually had to record one more segment, but Shadow Warrior was not available, and I was about to get the beacon, but it was too late. He wasn't available. Totally fine. Either ways, we'll record that segment in the next episode. But if you enjoyed this episode, please give it a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Oh, and by the way, we get a beacon next episode. Yay! See you guys in the next episode. Bye!